Yo, quick little analogy for you guys. So here is a small little bird, okay? And I can actually touch it and everything. It's alive. As you can see, it's living, breathing. I think it's like such a interesting thing. I'm like, that's probably what God sees us as. Because I saw that bird and, I came up to it and it just like, it's not running away. It's scared of me, but it's not running away. I was like, like, can I touch you? And I started petting it and different things like that. And it's like, it's low-key scared. At the beginning, it started running away from me, but then like, it just kind of was like, oh, okay, this guy's cool. This guy doesn't want harm for me. So I'm petting it. When it started running away from me is when I was trying to actually grab it and lead it towards those bushes over there, because I believe it's gonna be the safest there. This bird clearly cannot fly. I'm not gonna be taking it inside, but like this bird, a bunch of its homies are over there, so I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, like I'll take it over there. Started running away from me because it doesn't understand what I want from me. It's scared. It's it's not willing to surrender to me. And with God, it's like, he most of the time wants to take us places. It's just scary. Like for me, like I'd have to pick this bird up, carry it over there, and at the moment it would be a scary process, but at the end of the day it would be fine. It would be much, much better. At the same time though, I started walking around this bird. I went and grabbed the camera and I'm like, oh, like let me actually record this video. At different points in our interaction here, I was far from the bird, I was close to the bird, but like the bird kind of understood that I was there, but I also kept in mind the bird. So like in different seasons of our interaction, I was far, I was close. Sometimes I was petting it, sometimes I was chasing it, and different things like that, right? So like that's another thing where I was like, like sometimes God feels like he's very far. But like the bird, once I started walking from like far away, like it caught a glimpse of me, and it then started looking at me. Like the bird kept an eye on me, I kept an eye on the bird. Far, close, now I'm close to the bird, and Are you alive, little boy? Yeah, look. See, now it's running. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's some odd exposure that... See, like, now it's running away. But I'm like trying to chase it for it to go right there, because it's gonna be the safest place. And now it understands. But also, like, I want you to think about this too. If all I did to the bird was just pet it and like be like, oh, like little baby, right? Then it would get used to the fact that like, oh, like I'm getting pet right now, and like it would set, like, it's almost like a bad habit that I'm practicing with it, because it would get used to like, oh, like this cat, this black cat over there looking at me, it probably wants to just pet me. So as a result, the world will just kill it by me practicing that bad habit of like, just showing it love. Low key, like I have to push it. I have to push it towards the safer place. I have to okay, like, I hope it's making sense, but like sometimes God chastens us, sometimes God punishes, sometimes God corrects us. And I believe that if not for it, if God was love, like that's sometimes a way for God to show his love towards us. Because like this bird right now, I'm like pushing it, like go towards the bush, because it's the safest place for it. But it's like if I was just like, oh, love, baby, it would die. So I have to chasten it. But low-key, if I can catch it on a thumbnail for the video, yo, bird, come here for the video. And you also not go in the right direction anyway, so that's also curious, right? Like the bird right now is not going towards the right direction. In fact, over there, the direction that the bird is going right now, the bird is right there, it's going that direction. There's actually dogs over there. Like the bird thinks that it's best, it's scared of me, it thinks it's best to run this way, but I can see that's over there, there's dogs gonna kill that bird. So I want to start directing her that way for the thumbnail. You chilling, look, it's terrified, but like look how close we are. Boom. Hold on, for the thumbnail. Yeah, that's a good thumbnail right there. See, and now it's like I got really close to it, it got scared, and now it's running towards the destination I wanted to run towards. Boom, you see the safer place, a bunch of its homies. I know that they have nests there, they have, better place there. And see, now it's looking. And now it's like, oh. Well, that was curious. Go, bird. Go that way. See, so let me pet it. It's scared. It doesn't understand. But at the end of the day, I took it all the way from over there to over here. It made it over there. I did not carry it. It ran there itself. But I just gave it direction, like, here, go this way, go this way. You know, we have a cat. I kept the cat away. You know, I went far, I went close, but I just stayed by the bird, and now the bird is a better place. Low-key the safest place, like, considering it cannot fly yet, it's the safest place for it. This analogy right here is just like, I just don't understand God on a lot of things, and just kind of getting a perspective of like this bird, there's really something about that. Just a wild bird, scared, not understanding, and me, you know, I obviously don't love the bird, you know, different things like that. Like, you know, God is like, relationship is obviously different. You get the point though. I just wanted the best for the bird, so I directed it towards a better place. It is interesting though. I directed the bird, I gave the bird the direction, and it was up to the bird to decide. And it low-key started making some bad choices. I corrected it. It could have kept going that way, but it didn't. It's an interesting perspective. I don't know, it's something tiny and me directing it and seeing things that the bird doesn't see. Even when that bird grows up though, like, you know, like it's a bird, now it can fly, now it can see things, you know, more things, different things like that, right? That's like us. Like, sometimes like we'll become big birds, right? And like now all of a sudden we're so self-sufficient, and now, you know, we're this great big bird, and well, they die due to unfortunate circumstances that they could not foresee. That's where my analogy does fall through, because, you know, I obviously wouldn't be able to see things for the bird, but like God can see everything. You know, God knows, oh, like this path leads to destruction, my friend. You don't want to go there. Don't go there. And then it's up to me to listen to God's voice or not go listen to God's voice. Yeah, we'll let the bird to a better place. He's like not really understanding that he needs to push through this blade of grass, so I'm gonna just move it a little bit. And then, honestly, buddy, are you gonna let me grab you real quick for just a second? Yep. See, now you made it. And now, my friend, you go forward over there. Your homies is gonna be there. There's probably food there. I think there's a couple of there is. I think there's a couple of things there to eat, and you just go there, and yeah, because it just rained as well, so it's a little wet. But like now it's with the birds. Now it's in a little bit of a safer place. You know, cats, dogs, like, have a lower chance of seeing it. So from everything that I've seen, this is the best place for it, because there's a whole bunch of, you know, open land here. So this is a very secluded place. The bird made it. The bird needs to continue making it. It's like, it's so crazy how it lets me touch it. But yeah, guys, like, we won't understand a lot of things. We will be scared. We will be like doubtful. Oh, but it's just like this bird, like, it's obviously it doesn't understand, but if it just like surrendered to my understanding, you know, I led it to a better place. I see a lot of us in that bird. I'm not calling myself God of this bird's universe or anything like that, but it's just so interesting to see. God does. He watches over us. He wants the best for us, and he sees everything around us. So if there's a path that we are taking, God knows whether it's good or not. You know, to us it seems like the best thing ever, but God will shut that door sometimes and say, no, it ain't. And then you just gotta be willing to just see, all right, God, like, if that's not the best, then what is? And he'll show you. Give him time and he'll show you. Just today I was talking to my mentor, and I low-key explained to him that, like, well, I feel like I'm going too fast. I feel pressured into things. I'm feeling like my flesh is strong, but my spirit is weak. You know, I feel like I'm moving, like I don't understand anything, but I just pick up. I do, because I am just adopted this identity of like strong Christian man, hard believer, and I'm just not there yet, and it's okay. And he explained to me that, well, like, let your spirit guide you. So I was like, okay, like, I'm gonna put down content for a little bit. I'm gonna put down this, that, and the other, and I'm just gonna see where the spirit guides me. And you know, this bird, boom, video. Trust God, because God does want you the best for you. And it's very amazing to see the things that He does if you're just willing to surrender to Him and follow His will, not yours. Alright, I'm out, yo.